Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am on a roll. This is what, day 3 in a row? So hopefully this is me getting back to as normal as I can. So as I was saying in yesterday's video, I bought several more pads of Tim Holtz paper, even though I really didn't need them, but I wanted them, even though it was pads of paper that I already had. I don't know. Anyway, I've got more paper. So, and the backs of some of those, Tim Holtz paper pads, you'll get these, like this sheet, it's a 3x4s. And so these make great either journal cards, or they make, they're a great size for like little mini projects. And this is what I was doing yesterday, playing around with some of the stuff I've done with some of these little cards here. So I figured that's what we will do today. Just to give you an idea, number one, it's a quick, easy way to make some ephemera. And number two, it does something with these little cards that you may not know what to do with. So there's several different things that we can do. And we may do the same thing like I've already done. I don't know. Let's just play around with it and see. So I think these are all out of the same paper pad. They are. So let me just set 2 of these to the side. And let me get my paper cutter. Y'all hear that? I'm having an avalanche. That's what happens when you have everything piled around you. And I am bad about doing that. I want everything right where I can get to it when I'm working. So I am just going to cut one strip. Let's do one strip for now. Okay. And if I'm going to recreate this one, I would want, let's see, I'm not sure. So let's put that one on hold. Let's cut a strip of the ones like this right here. So I'm going to cut these where they are like long ways. What do you call that? Vertical, horizontal, vertical. So let's do that. And I'm gonna cut one more like that, I think. So I'm just cutting, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll cut these this way. We'll cut these 2. We'll keep these like this and cut them horizontally. All right, let's see what we can do with what we got cut. So I can try to put that out of the way without killing everything. I don't know, it might. So the easiest thing that I can do to begin with is this little booklet here. And then we have this, and we have, let's do the matchbox, the little matchbook. So for that, which one do I want? I am going to use this one. There is a gnat flying around, guys, and it's going to drive me insane. All right, so let me get this here, and let me score. I'm going to score on 4 inches. Do y'all see that gnat? It is going to drive me batty. Oh my gosh. Why on earth is there a gnat in here? It's like driving me insane. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to take which way do I want this to go? I think I want it to go like that. So hang on one second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My supervisor had sent me a text message, and I didn't know if it was something wrong, but it is of a cool project that I'm going to have to figure out. Okay, so on my top flap, I think I am going to cut a little bit off, maybe about 1/4 inch. That should do, I think. We will see. Hopefully. because I need to fold this up, and actually what I'm going to do is score it so that I can be kind of straight here. So let me just score. Did I cut? How much did I cut off? Oh, I cut about 3/4 of an inch off. Well, you know, that shows you how good I can measure. I'm gonna score it about at 1/2 inch. I think that'll work. And now where I've scored it here, I am actually going to go back in and I'm going to score an 1/8 inch above that and an 1/8 inch below that, so that it'll kind of give it that rounding effect. So whenever I put something in, it's not going to be that, you know, it won't be the like the little squared off look. It'll be almost like a round thing. So I hope that makes sense. I've done that in, sorry guys, I just dropped that. That's what I've done in this journal here. And I am going to show you guys how I done this. Oh, right here. You can maybe see all the different score marks. And so it gives it that rounded effect. I hope you can see that. Maybe on the inside. See, I just scored it every like 1/8 inch. And so we are going to do this, but this will take several videos to get to this point, and my mojo's back so we can do it, but not today. All right, so now I need to fold this up, and I need to just do that down, and let's see how that's going to fit. I think that's going to fit good. And so I think I want to just do maybe some papers, just like some coffee dyed paper. Well, I have some of this paper here. Let's see. So we know that it's 3 inches, and it used to be 4 inches, so it's not 4 inches now. So let's just do, like 2 3/4, maybe. I can get my paper to cooperate with me. And then, let's see. I don't want it to go all the way up, so I'm going to just kind of fold it right there and see what we got. Okay, and so it's looking like maybe 3. So let's see how that fits in there. I think that fits pretty good. What do you guys think? Yep. Okay, so it was 2 3/4 by 3. So I need to cut this at 3. Okay. And do we want to put more than 4 pieces in it? We can. Let's put one more set in there. May as well, since we already got it out. Let's do it. So we done it at 2 3/4. And then we done it at 3 and 3. Okay, now we should be okay for a minute. And you can leave your top straight. You can tear them a little bit. Let's just tear a few of them. You know, give it some vintagey looking stuff there. I'll just tear, and then I'll kind of mix them up so they're not all torn the same. I don't want it to kind of look a little rustic, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. So now let's just kind of put some of these together. And I can just, you know, do them however. It don't matter if they do end up being very close, you know, it just looks cute to have them all torn. And there we go. That's good. We're okay now. So they're still pretty even, but they're not quite so bad. So we're okay. So I'm just going to stick this right down in here, trying to get it, you know, about center on each side. And I'm just going to take my little tiny attacher, and go about middle ways, and then just attach maybe 2 staples. That should be fine. And then this should just fold right down in there on it. There we go. Look how cute. That's without adding any little decorations or anything. It is adorable. And then we could, like, let me see. I've got these, this ephemera that Lindy and Jessica have gifted me. We could take some of these little bitty pieces. And I know I've seen some little tiny labels in here somewhere. Yep, right here some. I'm throwing it down, y'all. Like this one says parcel post. I don't know if I want parcel post on it. Oh God, our power's about to go off. Bad weather. Fun times, fun times, fun times. I don't know. We'll decorate it later because I don't want the power to go off before I get done with this video. So let me just keep going and we can come back and decorate. So we've got that done. Now what is the next thing we want to do? Let's go ahead and do our little folio. So let me cut one of these off, and I will cut this one off here. So let me just get right here, and I'm gonna have 3 together in the horizontal way, I think that's what you say. And so I do need to score again, just because I want to make sure that I get it scored the right way, or you know, scored straight, I guess you could say. So we are going to score it at 3 inches and 6 inches. And then this one here, I'm going to need to cut just a little sliver of that off so that it'll fold over correctly. So that's not a problem. And it's just a little tiny sliver that I need to cut off. So, I mean, literally just a little bit, because I don't want it going all the way to that next score line, because it has trouble folding up if you take it all the way over. So see, we've already got a little folder, you know, just that quick. So let's put this to the side. Let me get some of the stuff where I know what I'm doing, because I'm making a mess. That's one thing I'm doing. And I'm not even trying to ink right now, because like I said, our power is flickering off, and I don't want it to go off on me while I'm trying to record. Okay, so in the other one I had a pocket on either side, and then I done some paper there, and I think we may just do that same thing. So I'm just looking to see which page paper I want to use for my pocket. These are going to be used for something else. I could use one of these. What about that? This part right here. Let's do that. So let me cut this. See, guys, this is what happens when I just sit down and I craft and I don't really have anything. Y'all have to see the whole craziness of it. So I'm going to cut this again at 2 inches, so that'll give me 2 2-inch pockets. Okay, and then I do think I want to round my top corners, and I don't know which way this thing is up. I think it's like that. God help me, it's awful not being able to see. Okay, so let me round my corners, and I'm just going to round the top corners. And I may go ahead and ink these, because these would be difficult to do once I get them glued down. And to make sure that I have my, which it really doesn't matter because they're on opposite pages, but I'm still going to try and do it like that. So let's ink these up just a little bit. Now, probably if my power was not flickering off, I would probably sew around these before I glued them down so that they would look like they had been sewn on. But I am not going to stop and take that time right now because I don't want to get in the middle of everything and then the power go off and me not have a video done. So we are going to just kind of go with it like this. Now I am looking to see, because I just got another idea, if I have another tiny strip, which I know I do. I have some tiny strips here. I could actually put another pocket. That one's a perfect size. We could do that one for a little pocket. And let's cut this one down to size. And let's do a pocket on, so let's make it like a double pocket. Why not? I mean, if we're doing it, let's go ahead and do it. You know, that's the fun of it. Now, if you're worried about it getting too bulky, by all means, you know, don't put the second pocket on. But I don't care. I like it, so I'm going to put that second pocket on. I think it will be cute. And I may not put the middle thumb pull in these pockets. I don't think I am, just because they're so small. But that's fine. It's not going to hurt to not have them. Okay, so let's glue these bad boys down. So I'm going to go glue this one first, and so I just need to get a little bit of glue on the 3 sides here. And trying to be very careful because it's not a very big pocket, so I definitely want to be careful with my glue. And then I'm going to put it right there like that. And so there's a pocket on a pocket. So now let's put the other one on. So now that my mojo's come back, y'all see I'm like hyper, and it's like all of that time of not being able to do anything. It's like all of it's built up, and so I'm like blah, 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 blah. Y'all probably can't even understand me half the time because I know I'm probably talking fast. And then I have that crazy southern accent that makes it that much worse. And there's that gnat. Guys, I'm gonna go crazy. I hate them things, and I don't know why. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue this down. I'm trying to be thin with my glue, but y'all know I can't. Oh, you know what? I might better, I gotta wait, because I trimmed that side off and didn't think about that when I done my pocket. Okay, so we put that pocket right there. So this pocket I have to trim down, which means I made a boo-boo. But you know what? We're gonna have to just fix that boo-boo somehow. So we're going to do it like that. And I could get by with cutting a little off of this side too. Yep, see, this is the how you don't craft session. I don't know. I'm not sure on that. Let's do something different because I don't like that I've done that. So let's just get some more paper here. And because I really do want a little folder there. So I'm going to trim it at the 2 inches. And then it is 3 inches wide. So let's go 2 3/4. This don't look even for some reason. Okay. So let's see, what do I need to cut off? Guys, this is how I measure, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I do some goofy stuff, so I think 2 3/4 might be about right. Let's try it. Let's try it and see. I think that is just about perfect. Okay. So do I want to do, yeah, let's go ahead and do this one at 2 3/4, and then I will trim a little bit of it down. Yeah, let's do that. See guys, I am like the indecisive crafter right now. I don't know what I want to do. Let's do, we had that one at what? We done it at 2 inches, so let's do this one at 1 inch. And just see what we have. And so we are going to round these corners. Which way does that go? And we are going to put the thumb pull in this one. Okay. And then we are going to slightly round these corners, but we're not putting a thumb pull in it. Oh my goodness, guys. See, I spent all that time making mistakes. But I'm just going to leave it in there so you guys see that that's how I craft. I mean, I make some goofy mistakes. But it is what it is. Just like that was a goofy mistake because I inked the side that I want to glue down. Guys, I'm losing it. I'm really losing it. I'm just so crazy. And I know that. I know that. But it's fun being crazy. Okay. So we got that down. So now let's see if I can get it on here. Let's try this again, guys. So now I can glue it down. See, I done that just to show you guys how easy it could happen. I knew what I was doing the entire time. It was all in the plan. It was all in my master plan. My master plan that I don't have. But anyway, it was in there. Okay, we'll use this somehow. We will figure out a way to use some of it at least. So now we've got that. Let's make some, let's make a little notebook for that top area there. And so we know that's 3 by 4, so we don't want our paper to be 3 by 4. Let's see, what size do we want our papers to be? If it's 3 by 4, we need it like 2 3/4. So let's go 2 3/4. And let's do another one at 2 3/4. And hopefully I'm getting this right because I'm already cutting this paper like this. And then it looks like we got room for more at 2 3/4. Okay, and I don't know what size that is, but it looks about the right size. Yep. And so if it is 4 inches tall, I don't want it 4 inches. Let's start at 3 3/4. Maybe let's just do 3 1/2. We'll do 3 1/2, and that way we'll know we have it. So here comes maybe 3 1/2. I've got them, they're not lined up, but that's okay because I'll add to it. And then I'm going to do kind of like I did earlier. I'm just going to tear some of them a little bit. no big deal. Just tear a couple of them here and there. And I'll leave some of them straight. Okay. So let's just add a few of them in, you know, just however we want to do it. Get some of it like that. Okay, now we've got it. So we've got this cute little notebook. Now I don't want to, I want this to be on the top, but I don't want to staple it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to fold this over. Well, I mean, I don't want the staple to go through to the front of the notebook, if that makes sense. So I am going to do this. I am going to take my papers and I am going to stuff them down in here. That was a perfect fit, see? And then I am just going to staple like that. Then I will take this and glue that in. And so my staple doesn't go all the way through to the outside of the cover. So it's just right there. But it looks really cute, if I say so myself. Okay, oops, I'm doing crazy stuff, letting it twist and slide and all that good stuff. All right, so we've got that. Look how cute that is. Look. Then this folds over and that folds over, and you have that cute, and you can put you some little tags in it. Oh, I'm loving it. Love it. Okay. Do we have time to make tags? I don't know. Probably not. So I'm just going to stick some little pieces of paper down in there so that you guys can kind of see. And then, because I want to make the little booklet too. So that way you kind of see that it's, you know, it does have pockets. And we could put pockets right here, and we could put something there, but let's just kind of keep moving on along. Let's see. What do we want to do? That's not the paper I had. This is the papers I have. Let's make that pocket. So this is what will hold that little tiny notebook. And yes, I'm folding it opposite of what the actual cards are intended. Or, you know, use them a different way, but that's okay because it's what's going to work for what we're doing. Now, the only thing that I probably will do is I don't know, I'll probably glue it down for the video just a little bit. But I will probably go back and sew on the folder here. So I'm just making this little folder. Do y'all hear my cat? I apologize. He is letting me know that he's ready to go outside. He's gonna have to hold on. Okay, so that's basic, the folder. Let me just go ahead and glue it down just a little bit. But like I said, I will come back and sew over that because I want it to be very sturdy and secure. And I like the way the stitching looks. And so now I just need to figure out what I want to be the front, and I think this one. So let me just fold this in half. I could score it and make sure it was all lined up, but I feel like I'm running out of time. And I'm going to round the corners here so it really does look like a little booklet. So cute. Get up a little bit. I just had to. I couldn't help myself, guys. Couldn't help myself. I really tried not to, but I couldn't. Okay. Now we need paper for this. What is this? I wonder if these would work. Those would probably work. They're not quite big enough, but I think they'll work. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So that looks like, and we're going to say they're going to work. So let's just go ahead and fold them in half. Just like this right here. I'm just doing that just to make sure I get a good fold on all of them. Okay. I'm so crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and through our paper punch. So I'm going to round these corners too. Okay. And round this one. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. What on earth? Huh. It is not wanting to go in. But I won. So let's put these like this. Now you can sew this, but I do have one of the big staplers, and if I can get it to cooperate, I will try to just staple these. And let's just do one staple. Where is my staple thing at? Oh, right there. Okay, so I need to stay right there maybe. Yay, we got it. Okay, so there. We just done one staple for now. And then I can go right here because I am worried about that. This is some of that fabric washi tape. So I can just get a little piece of this. And I'll just put it over the spine so that that staple doesn't get anybody. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. Just like that. Okay. So see guys, there we are. I'm gonna call it done because we are running late since somebody, you know, done her craziness. But anyway, I will go back and sew this, and so that little booklet will just sit right down in there. And you could clip this in, you could glue this into your journal as a pocket. Or you can, you know, just have it by itself and the booklet, you know, by itself completely. It doesn't have to be together. You can use them separate, but I just think they're really cute like this. So you have that booklet. You have this little journal here, and, you know, I've torn some of the pages. You can go back in, you can add some little stamps to it. You can add some little labels and stickers to your pockets here, some stamping. You can even add another pocket here. That would be very easy to do. So there's that one. And then we made this cute little matchbook folio. So all of that, and I don't think we used up the entire 12 by 12. We may have, I don't know. I got kind of confused since I had to use some extra with me doing my little craziness with my one piece. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and hopefully I will be back tomorrow for the 4th day in a row. We shall see. So bye guys, talk to you later.